Hi everyone, welcome back to Trees and Turtles. My name is Imogen. In today's video, I'm sharing how I've structured my Google Drive for maximum productivity. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram, let's get started. Okay, so I did this recently and it actually changed my life. I'm a Google Docs girl and I love, having stuff in my Google Drive that I can refer back to and documents to monitor my goals, documents to monitor my progress, but it was a mess, guys. For someone who is organized, it was a fucking mess. And I had this problem where I was like making multiple documents because everything was like disorganized, and I would be like, oh, I don't know if I'm referring back to this or I'm referring back to that, and here's an updated version 2.0, which I put in a separate version, like folder to version 1.0, and it was a disaster. So I was like, okay, enough is enough. You are obsessed with productivity and you're obsessed with organization, and your Google Drive is a mess. And that was unacceptable because that's how I organize my goals. So how do I organize my Google Drive? This changed my life. I split my Google Drive firstly into areas of my life, and you're going to do this with folders. And there were three main areas: academia, career, and personal development. Each of those was a folder. So the ultimate purpose of this exercise was to make sure that everything that I was possibly doing in my life, every goal that I was working on, had a place, and that I could go to it and find everything to do with that goal in one place. So I wasn't taking this sort of like scatterbrained approach where everything was in different places, and it was less confusing. I needed it to be coherent. So three areas of my life that I was working on, and everything fit into one of those categories: academia, career, or personal development. So inside each of those three folders, I put folders of things which were relevant to each area of my life. So overarching goals, okay? So for example, in the academia folder, I had a folder for my undergrad degree, I had a folder for my postgrad degree planning, and I had a folder for like university side projects, so like internships or like stuff that I was studying that was related to my degree, but not like directly like not like an assignment. So okay, inside the personal development folders, for example, inside the personal development folder, I had like subfolders for my apartment, for content creation, skills I'm learning, my 10-year plan, and so on and so forth. So inside of each of these overarching goals folders, now I realize this is kind of a approach which is a folder in a folder in a folder. Bear with me, I promise it works. Okay, inside each of these folders where we have an overarching goal, I put specific goal folders. Now, what do I mean by this? So let's take the content creation folder as an example. So that went in personal development. Then I had a folder called content creation because content creation is part of my personal development. Okay, it helps me with my public speaking skills, with my writing, with my video editing, whatever, okay? But content creation is a very, very large goal. It's like, yeah, I want to create content, but what does that even look like? So inside that content creation folder, I had a folder for YouTube, okay? So content creation can be split into a lot of things. It can be split into like writing for a blog, into creating Instagram posts. It can be split into making YouTube. So I had a folder for YouTube. So that meant that I had a specific goal to create content on YouTube, okay? And then inside each specific goal folder, we put planning documents. I put planning documents, okay? So inside my YouTube content creation folder, I had lists of video ideas and content calendars. So firstly, we defined the area of my life that it goes under, personal development. Then the overarching goal, content creation. Then the specific goal, YouTube content creation. Then we got specific about how we achieve that goal. So those planning documents, they had my content calendar, my lists of ideas for like, we are going to make this video specifically on this topic and we're going to schedule it during this month on this day, okay? So we got really increasingly specific as we moved down the folder hierarchy, okay? And that is how I structured my Google Drive for maximum productivity. So literally everything I've been working on in my life has fit into one of these categories. And now it's like I have a master storage system for how to build the ultimate life. And it's helped me cut down document duplication so much. And I actually focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. Like I can literally find anything. Like anything I put together. And that content creation example was just an example. But anything that I'm working on, literally anything I'm doing from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to bed, there is a document for it, and I know exactly where that document is, and I can find the document on like a moment's notice because I know exactly where it is. It's basically using my sort of like folder hierarchy as a sort of a document tree, and as a flowchart for me working on different aspects of my life. And therefore I can see exactly where each goal, each overarching goal or each planning document fits into my overall life vision. And so I never feel like I'm working on anything that's irrelevant. I never feel like I'm wasting my time. I can always find anything, and it just basically makes my work on my goals make so much more sense. So I highly recommend that you structure your Google Drive or whatever cloud-based computing system you have for storing documents. As I have indicated in this video, it just helped me so much. And if you're the kind of person who leaves documents in different places and doesn't really have a sort of a folder hierarchy or a folder structure or a file, like a set of file rules, then I highly recommend you get one, because it's really helped me use it as a second like brain almost, and I don't have to stress so much about where is this, I can't find this document, oh well, better make a new one. 2 years later I find 5 of the same documents all in different places. Horrendous, very inefficient, don't do that. Use the structure I have said in this video instead, and I promise it will make your life and your productivity so much easier, so much better. That is all for this video. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. If you're not already subscribed, make sure to do that, give this video a thumbs up, follow me on Instagram. I'll see you next time. Okay, bye!